Meanwhile, in Japan, Mr. Aura Farmer had just wiped out every dungeon break in the city and now stood in front of his new crew of giant shadow soldiers. The people behind him stared like they just watched a man solo a natural disaster. Jinwoo, who was there the whole time, was not even shocked anymore. He just smiled like, yeah, this is normal now. Then someone came up and told him he had a call, who picked it up and got hit with a plot twist from home. Jinwoo was on the line saying he had to go back to Korea. Jinwoo asked if everything was all right, but Jinwoo did not have answers. The moment he landed back in Korea, one of his dad's assistants was already waiting with a car. The man looked grim and said he would explain everything on the way. When they got to the hospital, Jinwoo saw his dad lying in a bed, not moving at all. The assistant stopped him from walking in, saying a hunter who could not control their power might make things worse. He gave Jinwoo a notebook, explaining that it was something his father had been working on before he collapsed. Jinwoo opened the notebook, and his eyes started to tear up fast. The file was packed with articles about him and my glorious king. It looked like his dad had been hoarding every single news piece. Jinwoo smiled through the sadness, saying his dad still had that weird habit of scrapbooking everything he liked. The assistant told him they would head to the residence. Jinwoo nodded, but as they walked off, he paused for a second, like his spidey senses kicked in. He turned around, expecting something, but saw nothing. He shook it off and walked on. The assistant asked if he was good. Jinwoo just said it was nothing and kept going. Once they were gone, my glorious king uncloaked right in front of the hospital bed. He had been there the whole time, watching silently and invisibly. He looked at the old man lying there and sighed, saying this was making him feel emotional. Then he popped open a bottle of healing juice like he was about to revive someone in a boss raid. Outside the hospital, Jinwoo's sister, Jinhee, arrived. She was trying to hold it together, but as she walked past the hallway, she thought she saw someone familiar. She ignored it and kept moving, but when she stepped into the room, her jaw dropped. Their dad was sitting up and looking straight at her. She instantly broke down in tears. Doctors rushed in to explain, and even they looked confused. Outside the hospital, my glorious king stood alone and whispered, "Happy birthday."